You want me to that's your reply to what I'm going to say? No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah, okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story. A new untold story. It's a fresh, big untold story. A new untold story.
A New Untold Story, episode...
Oh my God, dude.
420.
Dude, pass it. Yeah, episode 420. And listen, I'm not going to not talk about weed. It has had a profound impact on my life, at least.
Positive or negative?
It's taken me from neurotically stiff to apathetically antisocial.
So negative.
No, I think I wholeheartedly recommend THC.
Yes.
But I full-throatedly reverse recommend abusing it on a daily basis. Yeah.
That's going to have a lot of people up in arms.
Yeah. I always say whenever I'm on panels or doing Q&As, like, alcohol has helped me.
What are you talking about? Panels.
Whenever I'm on like a panel doing a Q&A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I must have. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Yeah. I always say alcohol has helped me make memories, but weed has helped me appreciate those memories.
That's like a 2009 closeted boy Facebook post.
Yeah. What conference was that? It was like a conference
When
where
people
you're
ask
like,
me,
oh, people
yeah.
do drugs. Like, it's the opposite of AA. You're trying to get people into drugs.
I have gotten dudes addicted to weed, kratom, and it keeps me up at night sometimes.
Do you think there's any chance a guy you recommend kratom to it's like their life is ruined?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
like, what chance would you put that at?
I don't know, and I don't think I've recommended kratom. I
But
think
they saw you and they're like, this guy's cool.
Yeah, and I was, if you consider what I was doing succeeding on kratom, then maybe it encouraged you to try it. But I disavow kratom.
The middle of your kratom obsession is when you had this really beat up suitcase. We went to Lawrence, Kansas, and it fell open. And inside your suitcase was like 30 kratom vials that rolled out in every different direction in the Kansas airport.
I think it was 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of raspberries. Yes. Your computer and that alien mask.
Yeah.
But also half of the raspberries were just smushed in between your computer.
Permanently staining the MacBook.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's not the era I'm talking about.
Okay.
That was before weed.
Okay.
Weed has helped me. Alcohol has helped me experience the world around me. Weed has helped me perceive the world around me.
Wow.
Oh.
Now I appreciate like human skin.
Dude, I've never taken the second to appreciate human skin.
It's when it's good, it's good. I'll say that much.
I'll zoom in on K-pop members. Those boys of BTS. Poreless.
Shohei. He looks uncanny. I appreciate like color schemes, like dark blue and lemon yellow.
Yeah.
I appreciate like I'm not turned on by men with large, slender hands.
Mm-hmm. And that's because of the weed?
Yeah, it's caused me to have a newfound appreciation. Now I like.
Can you think of a man who has good hands off the top of your head?
No, but you know what I'm talking about, like the long hands.
Yeah.
that are
defined knuckles.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lose my last two. They're just dimples. I'm not a good hand guy.
Neither am I. Tiny. I appreciate Emma Watson's defined jawline now.
Wow. Yeah. I never thought she was hot. I was so mature though. She's a beauty.
She's sophisticated.
She's a sophisticated beauty.
Weed has had not much of an impact on your life.
Not in the slightest bit.
You've been around it.
I've been around it a ton.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably been high single digit times.
Okay, because like the first 50 reps for me were awful.
Mm-hmm. Why would you just not stop then?
I don't know.
But like have the peaks outweighed those?
Yeah, I think it's been like the most net positive substance for me. Just like, it's made my brain cloudy. It makes me not want to like go out and see people I love. I relapsed.
It's better. You're better as a weed guy than you are a kratom guy, and then you were a shroom guy for a little bit. I was clearing out my phone memory because it's very full. And there was a video of you in New York, and you weren't following me. I don't know why, but like you were standing in the middle of like New York City street, and you were just going, "This isn't right, Nick. This isn't right. This isn't right. Everything's off."
Yeah, I mean,
I had to delete it. I didn't want to embarrass you and show it.
that was an anomaly. I was never like a shroom guy. I never did like consecutive days or even weeks of shrooms. I did it a few times. That was the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
It melted in my pocket.
And I was like, let's just go sit at a bar. And this bar, it must have been strobe light night. And it was just
Yeah.
like 50 of them in there with like a disco ball in the center.
that was the worst. Yeah, everything was monochromatic. Like the New York skyline was all beige, and I was like, oh no.
Is that what you were saying that wasn't right too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did that scare you off of it, or did you do it anymore?
I've done lower doses of actual shrooms,
Mm.
but I won't do like the chocolate anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's too random. What else? Yeah, so I did relapse after 40 some days, in the best way.
Yeah. When'd you
I think
do
I
it?
needed it in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. How was San Francisco?
It's my favorite city visually.
Yep. Visually, yes.
It's so beautiful.
I like it. It's really cool because you can't build too high. I think it's,
Oh my
it's
God.
stunning.
The homes, the Victorian homes, like the colors of the homes, the neighborhoods, the coast, the Golden Gate Bridge in the background.
The chilly weather.
The weather's perfect. You got palm trees in the middle of the city.
People aren't too good looking. Everybody just wears a
No,
hoodie.
it's a lot. Everyone looks like a misfit.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a positive almost. Not too crowded. Yeah, I love the city.
But
There was really no but. I guess I didn't see like the ramifications of like the homeless crisis. But,
Right.
Yeah, I just loved the look of the city. I mean, it didn't seem too like fun for a young man looking to get after it.
for women.
Oh yeah, it's got to be brutal for women.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but I got high and I had like 3 crumble cookies and it was
That's probably 10,000 calories.
it was a better experience than anything I've done as a child.
I think that's more of a reflection on your childhood.
No, it was better than Halo 2. It was better than Kilimanjaro.
No. Was it
It was better than the beach.
Was it better than Griff Ball
Griff Ball?
in Halo 3 with the hammers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was better than Halo 2. It was better than the beach. It was better than hitting a 140-foot home run in Paris, Pennsylvania. And then I have to like experience that pleasure, and then I have to like go online and see people hating on crumble cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Crumble cookies are mid. Crumble cookies are disgusting. Crumble is ass. Crumble cookies are cheeks. I see this everywhere. And I'm like, crumble cookies are, like you said, 750 calorie hockey pucks of sugar and butter. You are biologically and neurologically inclined to enjoy them. You don't say they are disgusting tasting. You can say they make you feel gross, or you're not necessarily over the moon about how sweet they are, but you can't say they taste horrible. People are just hating the people are freestyle hating so erratic.
People are hating cookies now. Big cookies.
Now they're like, oh, chocolate chip cookies suck. It's like, that was the best.
That's how you know we've gone too far.
People are hating on cookies.
Cookies.
Like not just like old cookies, like the newest
New wave cookies.
innovation of cookies.
The highest tech
Like,
cookie.
yeah, maybe it was very sweet and it tasted like pure sugar, but that's good. Like that's gonna light up your brain.
Crumble has new drops. Like they're like,
And I had a blast with like the new ones.
yeah.
Oh my god, they were
Were
so
you making
good.
like audible noises?
Yeah, I think so. But I was like going from piece of cookie to bed, piece of cookie to bed.
What?
Yeah, I
You
was
would eat
doing
a
it
piece
in
of cookie, go lay down,
spurts.
get up,
Yeah.
have a piece of cookie, go lay down.
Mm-hmm. Microdosing it.
Like, and then people are like, "Oh, insomnia cookies are made." Like, stop talking about cookies being gross. Like that invalidates every hating you've ever done.
I agree.
Like, let's hate on things that like actually bother us. Let's hate on bartenders and waitstaff touching the glasses with the tips of their finger at the top of the glass.
Yeah.
Let's hate on when recipes call for 3 teaspoons instead of 1 tablespoon. Let's hate on real things. You don't hate delicious cookies. You just don't. So stop saying crumble cookies are ass. Holy shit.
All right.
Do you want to play devil's advocate?
How could I take the stance of anti-cookie?
Is it right?
No, I'm
I mean, I understand. Like, the only argument you have is how you feel afterwards.
That's it. Yeah. But don't be like, oh, the taste was whatever. The taste was bad.
The worst cookie can only be pretty good.
Right. It's kind of like pizza.
Exactly.
Like, that could be the debate. We could fight if are bad cookies pretty good or good.
Right. You could say crumble cookies are pretty good, and I would still get a little bit pissed, but don't. Yeah. And the same people will be like, "Oh, green olives are great." It's like, all right, we got to have a system here. Like green olives, you can be like, "Oh, I tolerate them," or "Oh, that's a pretty."
They're fine.
That's a decent taste for me.
There are some things that just have to settle with the peak is fine.
Right. Right.
So how did you feel after the 3 crumbles, though?
I didn't feel too bad.
Really?
I don't know. This like past 10 days is.
Are you going to get fat? Is that like your next thing?
Started getting a little chubby. What about you guys? How are you doing?
Fucking exhausted from the tour. Haven't slept.
Neither have I. It's been bad.
Sat down on the plane today. Guy sitting next to me. I just opened up Twitter while on the runway taxiing. Twitter it has to cease to exist. I open it up and the first one is just like, all right, it's Wednesday. That's time for a backshot thread. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like straight up bouncing on like not even a big cock.
Every cock's getting it now.
Yeah, no, it's on Twitter.
The big cocks haven't gotten to Twitter yet. Yeah. And so it's just straight up backshot threads with long but thin cock.
Yeah, it's like,
and then it's just the thread of that, and then the dude sitting like so close to me, he definitely saw me looking at the backshot thread. I scroll down and I see like a child, but the issue is doesn't have like a head, and that sucked. And then I just keep scrolling, and it's another fucking backshot thread, and then it's a chick's butthole. That's just, and then
the child without a head.
Yeah, it's like war photographs.
Yeah, it would be just the goriest thing in the world.
Sex.
And then
then like the Elon Musk like landing the space thing and catching it. And I'm like, that's cool. And I look at the responses, and then the first response is another chick spreading her asshole. She's like, he could land it in my butt.
Yeah. And the worst is like, now all repliers are indistinguishable from bots.
I don't understand anymore.
Like I think I've been like cashing in on compliments that are 100% from bots.
Yeah.
Like it's like I think there are Barstool specific bots that just say like
they have like our names down,
but it's not right. So now I don't know, like
it reads like a compliment from like a non-English speaking like translation of a children's show.
Right.
So it's just like Nick Click really impressed me with his razor sharp wit today. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Stuff like that.
And then I click and it's a whore. And it's another whore.
Yeah. And
yeah, I keep getting Mook's L will not be temporary.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Yeah, so I there's no more app for me.
It's truly I don't know. It's dead. It's still good for some things. It's still necessary for some things.
Yeah.
I think we need like an app for like text-based
instant
conversations.
News. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's few and far between.
Should we take over Threads?
What's going on Threads? I never got in on that.
I don't know either. Threads
either.
is the one with the Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah. I don't know. I see like little ads for it. Like if you're scrolling Instagram, you'll see like they'll like preview threads. They'll show you 3/4 of a thread. And then for me, it's always just like a chick who's posting a photo that is like would post on her Instagram.
Yeah. It's other Instagram. It's
more porn.
It's probably more porn. Twitter's porn. Dead like
drone
dead
strikes.
tots.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dead above 12 on Twitter. And then it's like RFK's voice. And if I catch that before lunch,
it's hard to recover.
Pass.
Yeah.
Good God. Yeah,
the porn replies will get you in the most weird places. Like I follow a bunch of map stuff, and I'll be like, "Oh, cool map thread," and the first thing I see is a girl in a Spider-Man.
It's going to be a girl. It's always a girl. It's some sort of hero.
Yeah,
and just be like, do you think you could last with me? No. Let's continue.
Yeah.
And then like I'm scrolling. It's always no. And then I'm scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's again RFK's voice. Choke back. I hold back vomit. It has me wishing for more tots.
Yeah.
And just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I started blocking.
I started muting because I think it's easier. But then that like they'll make
I've started blocking, but now all I do is watch Block. Josh Block. I can't help it.
That's all I have, man. I feel bad talking about it because it only makes this whole ordeal.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrifically sad. It's a autistic boy documenting his descent into horrific alcoholism on an hourly basis.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But
on paper, he's living a fantasy life for somebody his age.
Yeah. And he's a cunt about his trips.
The biggest.
Like he spends the night in the hospital like, oh fuck, I hope he doesn't die. And I'll open up TikTok and it'll just be like him sipping a Seagram's Escapes. And then he'll just be like, enjoy your 9 to 5, pussy. And I was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
It's that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you following closely?
I go in and out. Like I've been busy lately.
He's going to be on Sam Hyde's show.
I think I know what that means.
Yeah.
I know who Sam Hyde
Fish Tank.
That's
He's
like
going
going to
on
be
Fish
interesting.
Tank?
He's
Yeah,
doing
dude.
like
He's not
dating
just doing
show.
a podcast?
No, he's doing Fish Tank.
Oh my God. That's like the Big Brother, right?
Yes. That Sam Hyde does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sam
wow.
Hyde is, if you don't know, I like it. I think he's funny. He gets his picture. He took the ugliest selfie of all time. It was one of his things. And it's used. People online submit it for every mass shooting.
Yeah.
And they con news networks like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
I love his TED talk on the paradigm shift.
Yeah, he comes out in that Roman plastic and he's
Yeah.
like, state mandated homosexuality must be a
Yeah.
thing.
He's squatting on the Instagram handle SNL.
Does he have SNL?
He's like, when Instagram first came out, he just said at SNL and hasn't let it go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think blocks.
He's one of the few people that I find very funny and talented and also equally horrifying.
Yeah, he scares me. He started boxing and getting big. He said his punches have the power of every Chinese person. But he only speaks in an Irish accent when he boxes.
He wears just like an Irish mask.
No, his punch that he unlocked, he has the power of every Chinese person, is a strong punch. Have you seen it? For a small percentage of me, not double digits but close, believes it.
Oh yeah.
That he somehow channeled the power of every Chinese.
Well, he's just so barrel chested. He's built like
That's the
those
punch.
1930s
He is built like
weightlifters that pick up tire irons.
Yeah.
And fight like this.
That is like the ideal body in the 20s. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, he's something else.
Oh my God, yeah.
Unbelievable. Anything else about 420?
The history of 420. You know why it's called 420?
Is it the police code?
No, it was 5 high school kids at San Rafael, in Northern California. They're called the Waldos because they hung out by a wall.
Oh.
And they
Cool.
they had a treasure map leading. They found somehow a treasure map leading to an abandoned cannabis crop, a mystery secret of cannabis crop. So, they would meet every day at 4:20 p.m. at the Louis Pasteur statue at their high school. Louis Pasteur from Food Preservation Popularity,
Oh, he pasteurized?
the guy who pasteurized.
No way.
Yeah. And they would
Is that the Louis Pasteur statue?
The code at school would be like it started as 420 Louis, and then it became just 420 was the code for we're meeting at this statue to look for this weed, this cannabis crop. And then it just, gradually became just
The
nomenclature
day and
code for
time.
weed in general, 420.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Did you guys like celebrate that? Where you from? Like, was that a thing?
I was never a weed guy ever.
But the people around you, was it a thing?
Yeah, there was. I mean, in high school, it's like, yeah, it was weed and booze,
Mm-hmm.
but I never was like. I
Oh,
always just
man.
loved. Yeah, they would always. It was kind of off-putting, like
Yeah.
when you. It's the polar opposite of what you are trying to do when you're drunk.
Yeah, or high.
Yeah, like adding organization to smoking weed is
Mm-hmm.
is backwards.
Yeah. In Colorado, people would go crazy
Yeah.
for it. And it would be this huge, you just go, like,
That's an altitude
But like that's
thing.
not like a celebratory feeling.
Well, it's people that's getting together that smoke weed constantly all day, every day. And like,
Right, it doesn't fucking matter.
Tomorrow we're going to smoke weed.
And then what?
Yeah, the dudes that celebrate 420 are smoking weed every single day.
Right.
You know who it's
Yeah.
big for is the drug dealers.
Oh yeah,
True.
when you were selling weed,
Oh,
was
yeah.
420 like?
You know.
Were you ripping off kids?
Oh yeah. In high school, it was a big day. We'd always get an ounce and like sell to like the sophomores that paid $25 for a G. And then in college, it was like you had your phone on you all day,
How much is a G typically?
like $10.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn,
Didn't
you a
know.
bad guy, Mook.
That was that boy.
dude, Dare worked on me immediately.
Really?
Yeah,
With the melted girl on the couch?
dude, everything worked on me. Like I was horrified of all of it.
I was horrified of weed.
Yeah,
That's what they did.
I didn't drink in high school. I didn't drink alcohol in high school.
Really?
Yeah, or my freshman year of college.
That was your fear of like getting in trouble, or
I don't know, man.
I think
it
you're
was the unknown.
yeah, the feeling.
No, I loved smoking weed when I was younger. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I guess it's like a magic potion to enjoy everything more.
Yeah, I think what you're missing too is that like sometimes, probably like 1 out of 5 times, you'll get uncomfortably anxiety.
That sucks. That's not worth the
But
gamble.
you don't understand, like the white knuckling through it is almost part of the experience.
Yeah.
That's the biggest cope in the world. I would just rather not do that.
But you like learn some shit. At least you tell yourself that.
I don't. Yeah, that's again. That's really, bless your soul, retarded.
Yeah, I've never learned shit when I was experiencing like just full blown panic.
But yeah, usually, like for me at least, you would panic about something. That's
First time I
going on.
smoked weed, I had to call my mom. I was afraid.
You called your mom.
Called my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the thing you should have been afraid of? Your mom knowing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt guilt. It hit me. I thought I was dying.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you feel, I've only had that once, and feeling like you're dying. Yeah, that's.
Oh, you tried? Yeah, you made a Facebook post.
Oh, I was talking about the time Jeff D. Lowe had to drive me to the hospital.
That was the same day you made the Facebook post.
The Facebook post?
Oh, weren't you? No, you were concerned about people writing on your wall for your death.
Yeah, I was just like, write RIP on my wall, please.
You were like texting people.
No, I wasn't, because I was too panicky to even do that. But I was in my head, I was like, I gotta call
I think
my
you
parents.
might have told Jeff that then.
Yeah, I was kidding.
I don't think you tried to jump out of his car, dude.
I did. Well,
Dude, I'll tell you this. Of all the hard drugs I've done, weed is the hardest to traverse when it goes too far.
that's what I'm saying. Like when people say like, "Oh, weed isn't dangerous." Well, it's not dangerous lethally, but it has given me it has been like my most fucked up days of my life.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is one of our favorite apps. Good friend of ours, Game Time.
Yeah.
Barstool's ticketing partner. You guys know that. We love getting out to live events, sports, comedy, the theater. Rudy, you're going to Billie Eilish.
On the 13th.
You
Oh
got
my
tickets so
God.
good you'll be able to feel her recoil.
Mm-hmm.
The shockwave of her recoil.
I'm hoping to be knocked back without even being
At
hit.
least your bangs will move. I promise you that.
Mhm. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm excited.
No, and it's so easy. You can go there. There's Game Time Picks, which is setting at the top of the screen. You can browse the best local Game Time picks. They'll curate that for you. Really nice. What are you waiting for? Go buy those Billie Eilish tickets. Go buy some Blackhawks tickets. Go see Javon Carter and the Chicago Bulls.
I love reminiscing about like a concert from a few years back that I didn't end up going to because I was like sleepy and a little bit hungover. Except Psych.
Oh,
No one does that. you think, you reminisce, you talk about the concerts you did go to.
Yeah.
Maybe not everything was perfect, but you did something, and you'll have memories that will last a lifetime, and you put yourself in a position to give yourself the top moments of your life.
This is no lie, actually. If somebody like, I'm like, oh, I like this band. They're like, oh, they're crazy. They're very good live. I think you're cool as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody who has a lot of concerts under their belt, tech guy Andrew, he was telling me about how he shit his pants at Slipknot because they pushed him up against the rail. I was like, oh, you're sick. You're cool.
Yeah, he sent me.
He was telling me about how he shit his pants.
Mm-hmm.
Shit his pants, but he goes everywhere. He stacks concerts.
Yeah.
And he's so happy about it.
It's a fun thing to do. Like, keep a notes app of all your experiences.
Yeah,
It's great.
Log your events.
Download the Game Time app.
At J. Cole.
What? You shit yourself at J. Cole?
Yeah.
1 second. Download the Game Time app today and use code Untold to easily score great deals with the new Game Time picks. What time is it? Game time. That's code Untold. All right. Who likes saving money? Where's that big baby? I do. Is that still topical?
Oh yeah.
No, me. That's what it was. I guess it's not topical.
That's what he's saying.
Good God. Rocket Money. You can find any subscription you forgot about. You can instantly cancel it. Saving money. It's the best thing. I was paying for, don't want to swear, but it infuriated me to know I was doing it for years. Marvel Unlimited. It's the app where you can get any Marvel comic book. I was trying to read the Darth Vader comics, and I don't know why. I'm just being so honest. I paid for it for years and years and years for like a Netflix of comic books, and it's expensive. Shouldn't have been doing it because I wasn't taking advantage of it. Kyle, you're probably paying for the Splice app over like 4 different credit cards.
I know. I used Rocket Money, and it gave me a lot of money. So
it's the best. It has a dashboard. It gives you a clear view of your expenses, so it helps you save money by canceling unwanted subscriptions, but also it keeps you on a little plan.
I know.
It has over 5 million users and has saved over a total of over 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year. That's crazy. That's like a lot of people's rent, a lot of people's half rent.
Mm-hmm.
1 free month of rent. Stop wasting
Pepsi logo.
Yeah, that about. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/untold. It's rocketmoney.com/untold. rocketmoney.com/untold.
Would you sit on your phone for 30 seconds if you were promised $75?
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It takes 30 seconds to do this Rocket Money stuff.
Easiest selling point right there.
Shout out to some weed people, some weed named people.
Who we got?
I'm upset. Tad Weed.
Who's Tad Weed?
Tad Weed is
TAD?
Tad Weed is the 140-pound place kicker on the 1954 Ohio State Buckeye National Championship.
All right, champion Tad Weed.
Tad Weed. It's like, dude, I just looked up Weed's surname on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy can't be too interesting. But yeah, he's a national champion place kicker. Then he went to the Korean War. No. He didn't go to the Korean War. He went to the Steelers.
Oh.
Often confused.
Played for 1 year, and then they replaced him with Gary Glick, who was a place kicker and a defensive end.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive back.
Yeah.
Gary Glick.
Swiss Army knife.
Gary Glick.
Say it
Went to high school, then went to the Korean War.
Okay.
Then he said, fuck it, I'm going to play defensive back, kicker, linebacker, and starting quarterback for Colorado State.
Holy shit.
Then he gets drafted to the Steelers because his coach just wrote the Steelers a letter. They're like, you got to draft this guy.
You got to get Glick.
You got to, yeah. So they did, and he's the only defensive back to ever get drafted 1-1.
Whoa, he went 1-1?
Yeah,
Because of a phone call?
Then they just used him as, he wasn't good. They used him as kicker. He went 5 for 18. Then he got cut.
They didn't cut the 1-1.
They cut the 1-1.
They cut Glick?
And then Tad Weed went on to invent the Weed tennis racket.
What's the Weed tennis
It's
racket?
The world-renowned tennis racket that's a little bit bigger, so it helps beginners.
Dude, you could just do anything.
I've researched so many dudes from like the early 1900s.
So wait, the 2 big tennis racket guys are Tad Weed and Dick Head?
And Dickhead, yes.
Dick Head is the other.
And then there's another Tad Weed who's a world-renowned.
There's 2 Tad
There's
Weeds?
a Tad Weed who's like a world-renowned jazz professor. There's 2 Tad Weeds. And every dude I look on Wikipedia, it's like he has 4 to 5 different unassociated ventures that would earn him a statue in a town center.
Every dude that has a Wikipedia page, their early life is filled to the brim with tragedy.
Oh my God.
They'll always have a drowned sister. They'll always like experience a house fire. And like then there was always like a mishap with some sort of animal.
Yeah. Or like
Gored by bull.
A drowned sister.
Always a drowned sister.
Or like five of their siblings died of a disease.
Yeah.
At age 4 to 5. Both of their parents never make it to their graduation.
Never.
They always play 6 different sports.
The dad will always die of a disease that was very easily cured soon later. Like heartbreak. That dads will always be dying of like
he went to a
fever or the blues. Dude, like a real bad case of the blues. The Mondays like took down a lot of famous dudes' dads.
And I'm like looking up these stupid weed names. Like, no way someone has the last name Bong. And then there's Dick Bong.
Who's Dick Bong?
I've briefly mentioned him on the Yak, but Dick Bong is like the greatest
Major Bong
fighter. Major Bong is the greatest fighter pilot ever. He was America's ace of aces. He shot down 40 Japanese aircrafts, and he was dog shit at accuracy.
What?
He couldn't like fire the gun, so he just got as close as possible to the Japanese.
Was his vision
planes.
bad?
He would just like pretty much play bumper cars with them
in the air.
And he was undefeated. He was all power, no technique. Like during his training, he would like fly his plane like right next to the street on purpose and knock down people's clotheslines.
His fucking
and just
plane.
prank people. Major Dick Bong.
So he was an actual dick.
Yes. But how he died.
Oh.
He was testing a jet fighter in California, and the fuel jet malfunctioned, and he crashed and died on August 6th, 1945. The same day that Hiroshima was bombed. Dick Bong. It wasn't like the newspaper headline was "Atomic Bomb Hits Japan." It was "Atomic Bomb Hits Japan." Right under that, in just a
slightly
smaller text, is "Jet plane explosion kills Major Bong." So he didn't even lose.
No,
the headline to
he shared a headline with an atomic the first atomic bomb dropping.
And that's Dick Bong.
Major Bong. What was the Major Bong, Mook? Was that an Illadelph?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Beaker Philadelphia.
Okay.
What is that? A type of?
That's the cool bong. That's a cool guy bong.
If you didn't have one of these, you weren't.
Show me that.
They still selling Illadelphs?
Oh yeah. I had one of these.
God damn, that's a major bong.
Yeah.
That is.
How many other weed surnames can there be?
JB Stoner.
Okay, what did he do?
He was the most,
These are all Wikipedia page guys?
Yeah, he's the most racist man of all time.
Oh, okay. That's
literally all time. He was
look at him.
An imperial wizard of the KKK. So
an imperial wizard. Is that the highest?
That's like he called himself that. He's like the Lord Voldemort of racism. He was a roving white supremacist and domestic terrorist.
He was doing the traveling show. He was doing the circuit. He was a road dog.
So, and I was like, this guy has to be from so long ago. Now, he ran for governor of Georgia in 1970.
Oh God!
Under the slogan, he's the candidate of love, and he says, "I love white people and I love white children." So during the campaign, he described Adolf Hitler as too moderate. He said that Jews are vipers of hell and that black people are extensions of the ape family.
Oh, God damn.
So
vipers of hell sounds sick.
That was it does.
Too moderate?
That was in 1970. That was after we sent a rocket to the moon.
Oh my God. Wait, what's date apprehended? He got arrested?
Oh, for bombing like a church or a mosque or something. I forget.
Jesus fucking Christ, JB
Stoner.
Holy shit.
Pol Pot, of course.
Yeah, Pol Pot, one of the worst guys ever, right?
He's got to be like the closest to Hitler.
Yeah, he has a lot
I
of
think
kills.
he's in the millions for genocide. You wouldn't have survived.
But look at this. Perfect skin.
He has nice skin.
Good skin.
Great skin.
What do you mean I wouldn't have survived Pol Pot?
Because he was, you would have been dead.
Why?
He was getting everyone with glasses.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
if
He was killing. That was his.
Specifically, if you had glasses or could speak a foreign language, basically show any like inkling of intelligence or of intellect, he's killing you.
Glasses?
He doesn't want to be overthrown. Yeah.
He would kill you if you had glasses.
He'd kill you if you had
What's
glasses.
his body count?
It's
1.5 to 2 million?
Yeah, in a short span.
God damn.
Yeah. And it wasn't like that. Like Pol Pot isn't even like a, like a Cambodian native name.
He was just
That was his.
he
That's
was
the
just
name
Pol Pot.
he gave him to himself. Yeah. There was David Tree. So, David Tree, the world-renowned actor in the 1930s from Goodbye, Mr. Chips. So David Tree was just like a stellar actor in movies that were like Oscar nominated.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Then he became the best royal pig shower in the world.
Jesus
What
fucking
is that-
Christ.
what is
He
Dude,
was a
life was
supreme
so cool.
champion in royal pig showing, and then he became a world-renowned lily grower. So people just did things.
They just threw world renowned and best ever so willy nilly.
But you could become
Right.
famous for growing really good lilies back then, I think.
yeah, to like
Yeah,
what, a
that-
dozen people.
Because like lilies were like a form of entertainment back then.
What?
That was like that was fun
Yeah.
back then, just like having a lily. I
You're
think there was
looking
nothing else
at
to
lilies,
do. Like
yeah.
this is fun.
Yeah, I guess.
It was the equivalent of having like a Nintendo DS. I think.
believe
Okay,
that.
now I get it.
Looking at it like a sea of purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple was hard to come by.
Fuck, there's a woman named Cush Jumbo. she's in modern. She's in The Good Wife.
She's in the show The Good
So,
Wife.
yeah, an actress named Cush Jumbo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm.
You were talking about I know why you text me now. You text me, have you ever seen Munchie?
Munchie, the ultra stiff, eternal creature, the puppet from the movie Munchie and Munchie Strikes Back.
And Munchie Strikes Back. But not to be confused with the puppet from the movie Munchies. You know about Munchies?
No.
That's about a similar scary puppet, and they keep on trying to cut him in half, but then he just doubles, and he just wants to fuck this one woman. And all these forms of Munchies are chasing this
Wait,
woman.
is it a different Munchie? Because that sounds like this Munchie as well.
Wait, really? But I was talking about that Munchies.
Oh,
See him looking up her fucking skirt,
you're right.
right? He's looking right up her pussy.
That's a movie?
Munchies, yeah. He
That's
goes.
different than Munchie?
Munchies is very different than Munchie. He's a sex pest. And they keep cutting him in half and he doubles. And so it's an army of Munchies. And they realize if you electrocute him, he turns to stone. Spoiler.
And his goal is to eat
Fuck
chick
this one
pussy?
woman.
Oh, okay.
Like he gets back to America and he discovers like, I think like alcohol and like pussy.
What do
And
you
he just
mean
has to have
Like,
it.
Where's he from? What is he?
I think he's from a cave
extra-
called Munchies, a Munchies cave in Peru. Yeah.
This makes
Why
total
is it?
sense.
I thought
I kind of want to do a watch along.
Yeah, I thought Munchie singular was crazy. Munchies plural was even crazier.
Yeah.
They're both Muppets.
Develop a love of women attacking people, beer, and junk food. They just become cool. These dudes rule.
Yeah.
Oh God, this alien creature. It sucks. Oh yeah, how's he suck? He loves beer, pussy, and chips and Funyuns. What year did that come out? 87. Yeah, I think we should just do a Munchie watch along.
Munchies.
What's Munchie about? I just know about
don't even know. I
Munchies.
just know he's real stiff and all the people are horny. In the It's a weird
Munchie is
time.
horny too.
No, I think the humans are horny. So the inverse.
But that's a family movie. She's dating the creep. The mother's dating a creep. Yeah, this looks weird too. Movies in like the late 80s, early 90s were just about puppets wanting to fuck women.
Yeah, just
like
non-human.
The Marvel
things.
movie Howard the Duck. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a Marvel property, Howard the Duck. He's one of their heroes, and he wants to just fuck a woman. He does fuck a woman in this movie. I think.
Yeah, this was a big trope growing up.
But like women also
items that wanted to fuck and eat it from the back.
gremlins at the end. There's a girl gremlin, and the guy, the antagonist of the film, is like trapped, and she like puts on lipstick, and he's like, okay, and I think she starts sucking his dick. Like puppets were like puppets got the most pussy in like 88 to 93.
That's what we were raised on. And people give Brian a lot of shit, like
Griffin.
Brian.
I hate that. Look, this is his like love interest, and she's like really into him.
Yeah, like,
this is a Marvel movie,
Dude, this is crazy. It's not
She's into
animated.
him,
It's
dude.
live action.
It's Marvel. I think he's in
This is real?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is fucking insane.
I think he's the only Marvel superhero to like and she like wants him way more than he wants her.
There's always that. Yeah,
It's
she's
always
so into
like the
him.
puppet is always more reluctant.
Right, because it's cooler if she wants to fuck him.
Yeah, I think that he sees them.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's a pedophile.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he's the principal from
in real life.
No, yeah, he's a real life pedophile.
You know how they cut him out of the Beetlejuice sequel?
No.
They had him. They like in the movie. I don't think anyone cares about spoilers, but like in the first scene, he dies, and then his character he gets eaten by a shark, and his head is just gone. So they just have him walking
it's just
around.
a guy.
They just have him walking around the movie headless.
Yeah, he was Ferris Bueller's principal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People keep telling me I look like him, and it's hurting me.
Not now.
Pedophiles age
Someday.
poorly. Oh God.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jones. Yeah, I think Howard the Duck, like they might reboot it. I don't know if he was a superhero. Is it a Marvel? Yeah. Yeah.
It's Marvel. That duck.
That duck, and George Lucas executive produced it, who was Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a weird era. Like I said, like people give Brian shit for dating like women. Like
people do give Brian shit.
I mean, sure, Brian dated Seabreeze Pewterschmidt. That's a dog. He dated Ellie, who was a dog. That's two dogs. Like he's dated more dogs than the average dog.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
not like he's categorically not into fucking dogs.
Yeah.
As a dog, he's just exploring options.
Yeah.
And like his taste in women wasn't like
Who was the?
it was all over the place. He dated
He fucked a trans woman.
he fucked a trans woman, Ida.
Quagmire's
He fucked
dad.
Cheryl Teagues. He fucked Bonnie.
He fucked
Jillian.
Bonnie? He
did
fucked
fuck
Joe's
Bonnie.
wife?
Yeah, he fucked
Oh.
Padma, the Indian. He fucked Shauna, the black woman. He fucked a blind girl. And there was Jillian.
Jillian was the long-term girl.
So yeah, a lot of humans, but
I thought Jillian was hot.
Jillian is hot.
Mm-hmm.
But one big red flag.
What?
She fucked a dog.
Yeah.
yeah, she was fucking him. The blind woman didn't.
The blind woman didn't know, but I
until
feel
the
like you
end.
would.
She kind of, yeah.
She knew.
I feel like kissing a dog. I'd be like, that's a dog and not a man. But
Or like somebody would tell you, right?
Someone would probably
like if I saw a
tip you
blind
off.
woman with a dog, first of all, I would assume it's helping her, not fucking her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then secondly, she'd be like, this is my man boyfriend. I'll be like, that's a pooch.
yeah, I would inform one of the parties that yeah,
You'd tell the
that's-
dog.
This is
Yo, dog, you know she's a person, right?
Yeah. Service dog.
His roster is
roster
better than
is-
Jeter's.
it's better than Jeter's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Top to bottom.
Way more variety.
Google can you Google his dating history?
I already have it up.
I
Wait,
want
go
to
back.
see who's that?
Jillian's 1-1.
Jillian's 1-1. I was
It's in alphabetical order.
Oh my God.
He's okay.
He fucked more than Ted in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bathroom
And
girl?
he fucked Lauren Conrad?
he did. I remember that.
He didn't fuck Lois.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's no way, right?
I would have heard about that.
I think he just ate Lois out.
I think
from
he
the
ate
back-
Lois out.
from the back. Yeah.
Who'd you hear that from?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. He's better than Jeter.
And then go to Padma. Like she's a sleeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Where do you meet Padma?
I forget. Where did he meet her?
Indian tech support
Indian
girl.
tech support.
Oh, she was there too.
Okay.
In the episode Road to India.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian was getting it in.
I blame the women more than Brian.
Yeah. So the women were committing a crime, and dogs aren't bound to the legal system.
No,
So-
not.
And there's a lot of nuances in Quahog that like kind of blur the lines of what's Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Click that YouTube video. 10 best girls Brian Griffin has fucked. Honorable mention. They has dated.
Yeah, I know
Family Guy video essay. Oh,
I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but
Oh, of course. It's a fucking furry sprite.
40 minutes?
40-minute breakdown?
All right, well, let's get into it.
Arrest this person.
Let's go to the middle, see if they're actually.
I could have gotten over the fact that you were
they're
dumb,
just-
because I
just
really
Oh, they're just
Scenes.
playing
I
scenes.
feel like we had a
Shut up for a couple minutes. I'm looking around.
Yeah. 40-minute breakdown of just the top 10 he's dated. Number 8. Who is it? Who's number 1? This old woman?
He did it. Wait, the trans woman was Quagmire's
Dad, mom.
dad,
Yeah.
mom.
Dad, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to make things like people would have to hate Brian.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I'd be so pissed.
See, Shaq is finally getting hate.
Shaq is finally getting hate. Your dream come
Yeah.
true.
It's not my dream come true. It was just like I was just early to the game.
You were early to the
dissect the yeah.
Why? Because he said he wanted to see Angela Reese dunk from the bottom.
Angel Reese, yeah, he wants to
For
like
that,
see
yeah.
her wear less clothes and dunk.
Yeah.
That's kind of yeah. That wasn't the reason I was hating on him.
What were you hating on him for?
This is like his need to be relevant
Yeah,
every day.
he could just go off into the sunset as Shaq, the basketball
Right.
player.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's terrified. I don't know. I think he's charming and funny. And
Yeah, he is funny.
he's a good personality, but I think he's addicted to this.
Yeah,
At what point did you think it was too far? Was it the DJ sets?
Dude, yeah, he's not interested in performing dubstep music at music festivals.
you're insulted by that.
Yeah.
He stepped on the craft that you love.
It's just like, dude, like that. No, that's just like a telltale sign. Like he's so afraid of losing the next generation, like in
Yeah.
terms of relevance, that he has to do. Like he doesn't want to stay up until
Wait,
4 a.m.
What did he say? Little ass shorts.
No, he's funny.
You know who else does that? Is Bill Murray.
He does,
Yeah, Bill Murray always tries to show up places.
Yeah.
just to show up.
Yeah, he'll just walk into weddings disheveled.
Oh, that's
Mhm. Yeah.
but like he like had to see Hawk Tua. Like he had to go meet up with her in Nashville when she
Shaq
went
did?
viral. There's another like every time like a girl goes viral, he'll like DM them.
Oh yeah,
Not every time, probably
most
once.
of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should we give him a call again?
Oh no, no. Imagine you in them little ass shorts you had on a Wild 'N Out show dunking. That's like, that reads like an Indian DM.
Yeah. that is an an altitude of horniness that is rare.
That's for India, Shaq, and Brian Griffin.
Yeah.
Brian Griffin could get Angel Reese, I think. He has insane
Yeah,
game.
He does.
I could see him. Yeah,
He could relate well.
I'd stand.
For sure. This is also coming out October 31st.
That's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
What's your
Also-
costume?
Oh fuck. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna use our Zelda costumes. Not Zelda.
Yu-Gi-Oh? You want to go as Yugi?
It's the only one I really have.
Yeah.
And like the process of like going to get a costume is fucking horrifying to me. Like I don't know. Like I get
Yeah,
anxiety.
Halloween's scary.
I get anxiety doing that. It's weird.
Apparently they're selling out of like ghost face scream masks because people are like, chicks are like attracted to that
They're
killer.
attracted to young Matthew Lillard.
Okay.
And I
But
think
like,
some of them like to say as a joke, like, oh, Scream, but I think it's because of the young Matthew Lillard
Yeah.
underneath.
but I guess people are fucking in them now.
People are attracted. Oh,
Also seen that on Twitter.
Seen that on Twitter too.
Yeah, Michael Myers mask, like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's I don't like it. It's weird. And then
I
because
don't
they're
like
wearing
the-
the mask, the full dude is in frame.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a girl getting just crushed, and then behind her is Michael Myers with his arms like this.
oh, you guys are watching. I'm scrolling.
If it's a Wednesday backshot thread, I'm going to finish the thread. If it's like
Yeah.
the thread
Yeah.
symbol one of
Right.
like 64,
Yeah, I wouldn't want. Yeah,
And I don't even know when I do it. I'm like, oh, there's another one, and I click on it, and then I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm at the DMV. You know what I mean?
My timeline's so fucked. I pulled up my Twitter on stream and just tits on stream. It's on,
You pulled up tits on stream?
on YouTube. Yeah, it's still there. So go find that.
Yeah, go.
Dude, and also they're remixing with the flash now. They're flashing it backwards.
That's mooning.
No,
They're
they
remixing.
start with the boobs out, and then the video starts, and then they put it back up.
Yep, I've seen
Oh.
that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's just somebody getting dressed. That's not a flash.
But I think the intent is they are flashing, but they're doing
Oh, they're starting tits out though?
Yes.
Oh, this is what we're headed toward.
Yeah, people are getting so depraved that they want the anti-flash,
Mhm.
Right. This is innovation, I suppose.
I guess.
Porn is so readily available. It is so readily available.
Wanting it on Twitter is crazy.
Bringing a child into this world, like that, it is almost unavoidable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be tough to find.
My friends, I
Yeah.
remember my friends, I didn't do it because I was a pussy, but they used to steal porn from the airport
Airport had porn?
in the magazines.
The duty free.
Yeah, you just go into the
That's
Hudson
crazy.
News, and then they used to have porn in there, and then inside of those magazines was a DVD, and my hockey boys would jack those all the time, and then jack off.
Yeah. Would you?
No, I wasn't capable at that time.
Maybe kids are going to be desensitized to sex and then have a healthier relationship with it.
Wow.
If they're just showered with fucking.
Or porn breaks
Porn.
their brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Halloween, the day that Harry Houdini died.
Really? Punched in the stomach?
Yes, he got punched too hard and fucking died. But apparently he had
That's
appendicitis and kept avoiding it. And then he's like, I can take any punch in the stomach. No one can hurt me. And this one dude just rocked him and then he died.
Who was
Oh.
one of the guys you did a Wikipedia walkthrough with? The writer. Did we do Ernest? It was Ernest Hemingway?
No, HP?
H.P. Lovecraft
Yeah.
was a ghostwriter for Harry Houdini.
No,
Oh,
Harry
wow.
Houdini paid him to write a book about debunking like
I thought he was also his
miracles.
ghostwriter.
Maybe. But yeah, he paid him to write something for him.
Interesting.
Yeah, he had another crazy life. He was actually kind of fucking legit.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
believe
wasn't doing
that.
actual magic tricks, right? He was just like surviving
He did-
drowning.
He like one of his biggest things was that he would go way out of his way to disprove people that were like, I'm a real magician. I can do real magic.
He was a stunt man then.
Right. And he like lived by that. He's like, no, I'm for real. I just do this. I'm crazy.
Oh, so
Did
they-
people think his death was a hoax because it was on Halloween?
Yeah, I didn't get as far into that, but some people think that like some of it was a hoax and everything. And then he then made a deal with his wife when he died that if he could communicate, he would. And then for 10 years after that, his wife would do a seance on October 31st. And they would have like a coded message. And then after 10 years, they finally got the message. And then later on, she said it was fake. But
Oh.
now people are still doing them. There's a dude in Chicago that does it, Neil the Necromancer.
Ooh,
There's a necromancer in Chicago?
necromancer.
So every
Necromancer deal in the dark arts, death,
Yeah,
necro.
bring people back to
Oh.
life.
Yeah, you don't really want to cross path. They're a worse warlock, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
A necromancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Necromancers are bad news.
Yeah. So yeah, every
Yes,
Excalibur nightclub, every Halloween, he tries to.
Whoa, look at the shape of that guy he posted with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Damn.
odd looking individual.
What has Houdini done?
A lot of stuff. Made
like-
an elephant disappear.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. But that was his like thing.
How the fuck did he do that?
I mean, that's kind of binary. You either did or didn't, and there's proof.
Visually, he did, but in literal fashion, he
Was it like a
didn't make
trap door?
No, they had these like curtains, and it was sort of like an optical illusion.
Mirrors.
But the stuff he did with the handcuffs and everything was for real.
They would like handcuff him, put him in a barrel, and put him in water, and then
Yeah.
he'd just be out.
Yeah, and there's a lot of tricks that he doesn't. They don't know how he did it, but he had like a bunch of like tools and tricks. Like with the handcuff ones, he would use a false thumb, and then would have lock picks in there.
There's no way the technology was there. Like you could see a false thumb. Like it probably didn't look good.
Apparently not, but also apparently you can just call the Pittsburgh Steelers and say draft this guy 1-1, and they just do it.
Yeah.
I think being famous
Write a
was like a
letter.
choice back then.
Right.
Like I'm just going, okay, if plumbing
Yeah.
doesn't work out, I guess I'll be
I'll be
famous.
the world-renowned something that I try.
Yeah.
right. But he would use like tools and stuff, but even with that, the stuff he did was insane. Like he would hold his breath for 3 minutes. Like it was still very difficult.
3 is like, you're good at that, but not like you're a magician.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, my friends have to see
But
this.
10 or
Back
5.
then, dude,
3?
I get it. But my point being is that he was
doing.
he was like for real doing it.
I bet we could all do 1 minute.
He broke out of Scotland Yard. That's how he got big, actually.
He was just tough.
Yeah, he was just a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he started SAM, the Society of American Magicians.
2 A's.
Yeah. Which is pretty dope. And now it's like he just was like collecting crews. Who do you think was the first city to join the Society of Magicians?
A city?
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Buffalo.
Buffalo? Oh, because dude's going over Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
In barrels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just guessing.
The whole goal of this thing was to basically diss people that claim to be medium, psychics, and everything. You fucking hated that kind of shit.
Oh, then I'm about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have a sick ass logo.
He started a magazine just to talk shit about psychics. The Conjurer. And it flopped.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't subscribe to a fucking psychic shit talk magazine.
Yeah, and then he also would just write about how cool he was. It's kind of awesome. It was like a blog where he would just like gripe about people.
I'm into Houdini.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. Interesting guy.
Mook, see if you can find the guy from Gremlins fucking a gremlin. That was so accepted, and I just can't get past that.
I'm trying to think of other examples because I remember just like things and objects were always getting lusted after.
Did Blubber fuck?
Flubber?
Flubber, excuse me.
Flubber.
All but.
Yeah. Flubber, like, I think fingered.
Yeah.
Is it in Gremlins 2?
Yeah, Gremlins 2. Yeah, dude. And it's like this gremlin is not even like great looking.
Oh, you don't say.
Wait a minute, is this it? Let's go towards the very end. I don't know. The bad guy fucks another gremlin. That's just a woman. Movies were so horny.
Mm-hmm. It's always like, the woman ends up fucking the thing or guy that she wouldn't typically.
Mm-hmm. The earliest one I can remember that is when I saw King Kong. When I was like, is she gonna fuck?
Yeah, she was into
And I was like, is this gonna go down? But they never did.
That one just wouldn't work.
Oh no, she would be like a fleshlight, a small one.
I don't even know that. Like she would have to be like, she'd have to go in his dick hole. It would be in reverse.
It'd be like that scene in The Boys.
Oh yeah, that's the gremlin that fucked the dude.
There's no scene. It just ends with the implication.
Oh, it's pretty fucking close. He shrugs at the camera. He breaks the fourth wall.
She looks like a Weatherman foam posit.
She does look like a foam pause that got left on the shelf.
Was that
wear your shoes, dudes?
Yeah.
Wear your shoes. Yeah, I think there's got to be more examples.
She ain't too bad.
Gremlins 2, the new batch.
But like, what about like in like Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
She was hot. She was.
But did she fuck any like regular dude? I don't remember like.
I don't know that.
Yeah, he's about to lick her pussy.
Oh.
Yeah, she's getting her pussy licked right now. Her little gremlin pussy.
Oh my God, this was Gremlins?
Yeah, Gremlins 2.
It's like a cult classic. The end.
With real script, yeah.
I mean, in retrospect, now Twitter doesn't seem as insane now that we're looking back.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I saw like Howard the Duck like throat fucking a chick on Twitter, I'd be like, that's too much.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be the funniest, like, if that's the new like Marvel end credits scene. Like it's just it's Howard the Duck just absolutely getting gagged on, dude. Ducks have a corkscrew penis too.
Yeah, and I think their semen's ice cold.
Ducks have what?
They have a corkscrew.
Their penis is
Or
corkscrew
it's
shaped.
platypuses that
It
have
was on a
frigid
Sobe
semen.
lid. Yeah.
Like what?
It was on a Sobe lid, I think.
They didn't have facts on Sobe lids.
They sure did.
Are you sure it wasn't Snapple?
Snapple did too.
Sobe lids had facts?
Sobe lids had facts.
I don't remember that.
Did Sobe lids
I love
have
Sobeys.
facts?
SOBI stands for South Beach.
No, Sobe Liz did not have facts.
Nice.
If you guys wanted to know.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for teaching us that teaching moment. Were you thinking
Sobe Liz
Snapple?
They did not have facts. No.
What else we got?
We all just bought Timberland.
Yeah,
boots.
it's going to be a Timberland winter. I'm never going to wear them. I don't know why I did it.
I don't know if your
Every
legs can
day.
support them.
Hmm?
They're heavy.
Oh, I won't be able to pick them up.
No. But we will look cool as hell if we're all in Timbas.
Yeah.
Some butters.
Yeah. That'll be
Yeah.
nice. Did you guys have fun on your trips?
Yeah. I'm glad we did it. Just really tiring.
It is. It just drains me. The lead up, the post game, the during. I'm just not.
There was a bottle of Pinot waiting in every green room for Kyle.
Yeah.
You said it jokingly,
Ben.
like anything we want in the rider.
Mm-hmm.
You said bottle of
I
Pinot.
was serious.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I need to get loaded to go on stage, which sucks.
Oh, Kyle had a
10.
Kyle had a Freudian slip on stage last night.
What happened?
We were talking about, we have a sketch that's about the Special Olympics that is not out. And Kyle was going to bring up the fun fact that Jamal Charles was in the Special Olympics, which is true. He had a learning disability. Jamal Charles absolutely went and dominated the Special Olympics when he was 10. Kyle goes, fun fact, guys. James Charles was in the Special Olympics. Everybody's like, what?
You think about that ass.
Their
Off
names
the
are
Pinot.
very similar.
Their names are very similar. We were tired. But James Charles just competing in the Special Olympics probably wouldn't even podium.
No.
There should be a gay division.
I don't know. Those legs got some power, maybe.
Yeah, that's a fake ass.
Yeah.
True.
We can't go to this again.
No, we can't.
Gluteos.
Yeah.
No.
We can't go to this again.
Stomping on.
What?
Stomping on 8.5 Tims.
You got 8.5 Tims?
Yeah.
You size up or down?
Scary shit. Stomping on them Burtons. Yeah, bro. I feel like snowboarding in Tim's would be like a cool
Tim
move.
Burtons.
There's snowboarding in Tim's.
Uh-huh.
Like
You got size 8 Tims?
8.5.
That's going to look like a tree ornament.
Yeah.
That's where you can store them, like lower branch.
No, I got 9s.
Mook got 9s, but
Mook bought women's.
women's.
Mook was like, oh, these ones are cheaper.
I canceled it. I canceled.
Oh, steel. I made some bets.
Oh, did you
Oh.
actually?
Were you guys betting on the road or no? Or you just focused on the stage?
It was just stage.
Just stage?
Yeah.
I got into the hockey.
There's got to be some good names in hockey.
Yeah. So this one is new guy moves in next door and gets in trouble for reading on his porch.
Okay.
What's the big deal? A guy can't read Nye's Kampf anymore? You guys are some sod neighbors.
What's Nye's Kampf?
It's
Is that Mike?
Mein Kampf.
Nope. Putting an end to it.
That is Brandon Sod.
This is
Jake Neighbors.
When you saw Nyes, you were like, that's Mein Kampf.
Yeah, I was.
you can't do that.
That's the point of this. I'm bending
Yeah.
the rules.
Okay, fine.
Slant
Okay.
rhymes. David Kampf, Matthew Nyes, Ryan Reeves, Brandon Sod, Jake Neighbors. A lot of players have recorded points, so that one's going to be astronomically high units wise.
But you can't pick a name. I can't be like, this one is astronaut eating ice cream and it's Jameer Gibbs. There's nothing about it.
But his name is like you can pronounce his name Nye, so Nye and Kampf.
But
Mein Kampf.
Nyes is his name,
Yeah,
and mine is what you're. Okay.
it's the middle syllable.
That,
I can't believe I'm getting G checked on this. You guys
You're
have
getting
had
G-checked.
way crazy.
You're getting G-checked here.
You guys, that's actually so foul.
This is Vanish Q.
this is another.
You're vanished.
And
queuing.
once again on that one, I followed the instructions perfectly. Spanish flu, Vanish Q.
Kyle, your shoe is cute as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's an. I got a 9, by the way. 9 width, 8.5 length.
Did you get the
Not-
wide bodies?
No. No.
He got the race.
No.
Your shoes are perfectly square.
Yeah. It's like a Lego.
Not,
In fact, it is a Lego.
yeah, dude. I think you could just
What?
Your shoes.
No, how is it like a Lego?
like a Lego, man. Just a perfectly square.
Perfectly square,
Oh.
same size.
Yeah, because the shoe is so small. It's a Lego. My shoe, my size 9 Tim is gonna be like an ion. It's gonna be a crumb. I'm gonna be
Go on.
walking around in microscopic atoms.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how small my size 9 Timberland boot's gonna be.
Yeah, shit. Go off.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're killing yourself
Yeah,
right now,
dude.
Kyle.
I'm gonna be stomping around in oats.
Oats.
Yeah, like
That's the small thing.
I'm gonna be stomping
Like a
around in
singular oat?
like two little
Like a
oats,
float?
two tiny little.
Two little
It's gonna
singular
look like that,
oats.
huh? My men's size 9 Timberland boot is. They're gonna look like 2 corn kernels, huh? They're gonna be so small.
Be sure to weatherproof them before you step in a man's pore.
Yeah, my Timberlands are gonna be so fucking tiny. They can fit into things unfathomable by man. Like I'll be fucking getting stuck in skin pores, huh? So easily with my tiny shoes.
Cracks in the sidewalk.
Yeah. With the cute little laces all bowed up in bunny ears and the tiny shoe.
Made out of ant whiskers, the shoelaces.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be so fucking small.
Just 2
It's
little
gonna-
oats. Just 2 tiny little
Stupid.
fucking oats, dude.
They're gonna look so small on my feet. And they're gonna look so small when they're like next to my apartment door. No one's gonna see them.
Dude, you're gonna have a welcome mat. It's not covering one letter.
No one's gonna know you're supposed to take off your shoes because no one's gonna see my microscopic Timberland boots.
I guess it's a shoes on household.
Yeah. Dude, they're gonna. It's funny because they're like it's like a big shoe, and mine are still gonna be hard to see up close. They're so fucking small, right?
Yeah. Me and Nick's
Yeah.
12s are going to like aircraft carriers.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, and yours will be big. Dude,
I don't even know if they could put the tree logo on the side, dude. They might just have to use like a little seed, a mustard seed.
Yeah.
It'll grow.
yeah. Oh,
You're not that short.
dude.
It's just gonna have one piece of tread at the bottom.
Yeah, it's all
2 oats.
too low.
No, they'll be. I mean, that's a pretty normal size shoe for a man.
Yeah, very normal.
Yeah.
This one is Malibu's
No.
most wanted penis.
No.
Malibu's Malibu's most wanted penis posting on Craigslist.
Okay.
No sack. Wigger looking for.
Whoa. That's not a last name.
Yes, it is.
That's somebody's last name.
Looking for low mileage Blackwood.
Wait.
What's the player's name?
Who's low mileage?
No, that's not a name. That's just part of the sentence.
So why did you just never mind Kampf?
Mackenzie,
I'm about to make fun of your big shoes, dude.
Thomas Nosack, Mackenzie Blackwood.
Who was? You just
can
added
say
like.
you say stuff like looking for and seeking all the time. And
We're adding filler words too.
Yeah,
I guess
I
we
can't
are.
add filler words now.
I guess we can.
You're just mad because you don't got none.
I've got none. I got fucking none. I was too busy thinking of roast jokes for Kyle, man.
Mm-hmm. Think about munchies.
I do want to watch Munchies.
Me too. I got Shannon Sharp unlotioned.
Okay. Wait a minute.
This is
Gotta be UNC. Okay.
Take the over on
Asheville.
Unk Ash. UNC Asheville. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that one's so much
Unk
better.
Ash.
No, it's not. It's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, pretty much the same.
It's the same.
Pretty much the same.
We got to plug a bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly Story live show Wednesday, Zany Chicago. And then Thursday night will be the Brawley City Skyline.
Yeah. Kyle, are you willing to try to recreate a Platson-esque?
Yeah, I don't know, like functionally how difficult it's going to be.
We're going to
It's
turn
gonna
off
be very
all
difficult.
financial things. You can build whatever. We could terraform the land. Can you not?
I mean, I can help.
I've played a bit.
You can terraform?
You can terraform.
Can you build an island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think that you're going to be able to find the customization you want. This is just like building infrastructure and shit like that. But there's other things we can make it work.
Okay.
I've learned the
Yeah.
game. I haven't quite mastered.
But we're doing this for Brawley. And every super
Yeah,
chat
which
will
is,
go to him directly
Right.
Yeah, that's
so
his
this-
money.
So next week is a live
after we
show.
take half.
Next week, Wednesday is the live show. Thursday.
Thursday night, Brawley stream.
Goodness.
And then the week 11-14, me and Nick will be doing stand up in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
with a
Kyle, you're
possible
swinging by, right?
Kyle Dean pop.
I'm not coming on stage.
Would you host?
That's come on. Is that on stage?
It doesn't have to be.
You could host
just-
from the green room.
I just got to retire from the stage for a little bit.
It's fair.
It's
The show,
it's ruining my
the
life.
tour was a success. Yeah.
It's ruining my life though.
Yeah.
I'm pumping my body and I'm being really unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I'm super sleep deprived.
Yeah.
And
I haven't slept
it's not something I can sustain.
in two days.
Yeah. That's
It's not good. But
Yeah.
whatever. I don't want to complain. That's
yeah. I just
gay.
can't handle being busy.
Yeah.
I got one taste of being busy consecutively for
dude. It was
a couple days.
We were showing a sketch yesterday to the Boston crowd, and Sass is like, "This one was crazy because we had to start filming at 9 a.m." And everybody's like, kind of lost the crowd a little bit there. Dude, I missed Sass. I missed like that. Everything is the
Is it
most extreme.
Mhm.
You know what I'm going to bring up? We check into the hotel in Boston. We all go out to the club. Sash comes a little bit later, and he walks in. He's like, "What's up with these floors in the hotel room? They're fucking, they're wood. I'm sliding everywhere."
He speaks in such extreme.
I got out of the
such
shower and I just
dramatic
didn't have to lift my feet. I just slid right to bed.
He was like, "Oh."
He was, and before we could say anything, he's like, "I gotta go take the biggest dump." It's never. It's
the best.
Mm-hmm.
You just couldn't handle wood floors.
Hardwood. He was sliding everywhere.
He was sliding
Couldn't have it,
everywhere. Did you guys notice the floors in the hotel room? I missed him.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it in forever, and I walked into the green room in the Chicago show, and I don't even know how this came up, but he just goes, "Oh man, I used to love poppers."
I heard that.
And I was like, "Excuse me."
Sass used to love poppers.
I was like, I thought he was being
Yeah.
sarcastic, and he's like, "No, I didn't." But then I found out they were about gay sex, and I was like, "That's always what they've been about."
yeah, he just
Yeah.
liked the feeling of like a loose ass.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good to see him.
Mm.
Are there any new drugs? What are people doing?
Tucci.
Ketamine.
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 I don't think people are doing like,
Tusi.
people are just like mixing different shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Tusi is just like, you know, when your kid went to McDonald's and you did the suicide soda.
Oh
It
yeah.
was just every soda. That's like what Tusi I think is.
Oh,
It's like pink. It's like the drug.
I heard
It's
that,
like the
the
drug
pink.
in Batman, where it's like just awesome, but no one really knows what it is, and it's a specific color. Yeah.
Oh, and it's pink as fuck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hot pink
That's
and
good.
smells sweet.
Rudy, right on the nose with this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
5 hours. There's so many articles about it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It looks pretty awesome.
It's like when you know those websites where
It's
you
ketamine
subscribe
and
to
coke?
a monthly
MDMA, meth?
subscription, and they send you like a box where you get like a belt, a shirt.
Oh yeah,
and a
I've always been
shoehorn.
tempted to do one of
Yeah,
those.
you get like a boutique shoehorn with a pair of blue light glass. It's like that with drugs.
Yeah.
Like you just like get it and you don't know which drugs are in there. It's kind of like a Russian roulette.
Kyle, did you try to get into magic as a kid?
Yeah, I was buying tricks from
penguinmagic.com
and filming them. There's like
You were filming your
I was
tricks?
like floating a dollar, setting a wallet on fire.
I paid like $90 for the DVD on how to bend forks.
remember that. Yeah, that was a scam.
It was you had to buy a specific brand of really cheap fork at Walmart.
That's what
It didn't even come with forks.
Yeah.
Houdini bought the elephant trick from some other dude.
Really?
I think I'd be curious about like that high level of trick buying.
That'd be awesome if it was
I
like,
am interested in.
oh, imagine if it was like an
especially-
auction.
Right.
Like somebody does this trick and then the bidding starts. That'll be a sick show.
yeah.
I know. I would buy some illusions.
Yeah. I wonder what the most an illusion's ever gone for.
I bet you somebody sold an illusion for $1 million.
For sure. I don't even understand. Like you could just get wild animals back then. You just get a fucking elephant. It's crazy.
Graphic designers,
should be.
there's like they put up calls for like people to design logos, and you're not even allowed to submit a bid if you've never made a logo for more than for 6 figures. Like that's
Six
like a
figures?
Yeah.
For a logo?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow.
The chick that did
I
the
guess if it's-
Citibank logo did it on a napkin in the meeting with Citibank, and I think it sold it to him for like $500,000.
Oh, so they don't even
Like,
make
wow.
it over. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she did it on a napkin, I think.
And what do you see when you look at that? Because
I
just
think
see
that shit's whack.
I think it's whack.
It's an umbrella, I guess.
Oh yeah, it is. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
That would be,
Hmm.
dude. That would be if you were in that realm. That would be a nice gig to have. Just doodling.
Yeah,
for
like, and you
6
get the
figures.
reputation of like my logos are
Yeah.
$300,000.
Right.
I'll do it while we're talking to each other. Yeah,
you
it's
should've
wild.
stuck with that.
yeah.
I know. I
Just
tried.
Do it.
Tried my best.
You should start making some. You should do a stream where you do. You make
That was
logos for fake
1.28
companies.
million. Billion?
No
Oh,
way.
millions.
Wait,
No, wait, that's a comma.
no, but that's an acquisition.
But no, that's the logo for an acquisition.
That is billion. That's 1.2 billion.
You're telling me they bought a logo for 1.2 billion? There's no way.
That shit is. Yeah, that's $1 billion logo. 210 million for
I get.
BP.
Yeah.
That's cool to look at.
Mhm.
Look at that. What the fuck?
Is that the Chicago company?
100 mil for a censure.
For Accenture.
Does that mean that they get like money based on how well the company does?
I think it's no, they're pricing it up. Are you kidding me?
Nick, you picked the wrong field, buddy.
BBC going for 1.8.
Yeah, they're City 1.5.
That one, Pepsi is at least got like.
Oh no, they have the most pompous brand design. Like you look at their brand guide. I still do. I love looking at brand style guides on their websites. Like how you can use their brand, what colors you can do with it. Like Ohio State, when I was making designs for Ohio State, you couldn't use the color blue. And like every brand has their own book of like guidelines. Pepsi's is the most self-sucking, pompous, like that they worship that object as if it's a god.
Oh,
It's
like
very strange.
that's the campus attitude. So you got to worship the logo.
I guess so.
You just described something I never once even thought of.
Yeah.
But they have like a rules and regulations of how to use.
They're all
for
very
branding.
strict. Look up Pepsi logo guidelines or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that.
Dude, wasn't I wearing a shirt where you said you designed?
Yeah, you were wearing a box of contacts that I designed.
What was it again? It's the one with like it has like a contact and the water's going through it.
Yeah, I work for a brand called Novartis.
So you designed a logo for a brand that Rudy unknowingly donned. on-
Rudy was
on
wearing like a
his chest?
streetwear. Yeah, like this is how every brand's company guidelines. Scroll up to the top, like they have all these rules, and it's really insane. And I love diving in them.
Like what are some examples of rules?
That is interesting.
Yeah, like the circles and like the meanings behind like the arcs. It's really fucking pompous. Pepsi's is the worst.
Whoa. Yeah, they're making this look like it's a Michelangelo.
But this is how you sell it for a fucking $2 billion. Like, look at all these meanings. But it's a bunch of meaningless fucking circles.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I bought a shirt from a streetwear company that just like ripped that company's logo and just like put it on the shirt. And then he's like, I designed
I designed that box.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Innovation. It's a timeline. DNA, innovation, convention, and future.
No.
That's what we're getting. That is the shit like I felt. But you had to do that, and you just had to lie. But like it was reverse engineering.
Yeah,
You'd make
you don't
it.
do that first.
No.
You're like, oh, here's what I can.
But then
make.
that's how you sell it to these fucking people. It's insane.
Yeah.
So what logos are you like, damn, they really went crazy. This is awesome. Like what's your favorite logos or a brand, like whatever they're called?
I mean, the only reason I like Pepsi, go back to Pepsi logo, like just hit back and just look at it. No, not that one. Do the Pepsi logo with the word mark. I like the cool shit. Like I like the meaning. They rebranded it already, but no, go to that one. And the old Pepsi logo is the E in Pepsi, which I thought was a cool homage. You see how the E in Pepsi is the same as the old Pepsi logo? Like with the wave and the E.
Yeah,
I thought that was a nice little
yeah.
homage. I like that Amazon's is like the smile, but like the two letters, it's a smile, but it's the letters connecting A to Z, implying that they have everything,
Right.
which I think is cool.
Never picked up
Thanks
on
for
that.
telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think those are nice touches.
FedEx with the arrow.
Yeah. One of my favorite logos I ever did was for a roofing company where I hid, I loved hiding shit.
Is it online?
Let me check my notes. Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Let me check my drawings.
Pussy.
No, I don't. But I can,
Yeah. So I get
it was always fun to hide shit and that's what I liked. Like I like Toblerone. I thought that was weak though. They hid the bear in the mountain.
I didn't even.
No, that's Timberland Mook.
Yeah.
I know, it was just on my mind.
That one's
one?
just a tree. Toblerone, like the candy, the big bar. Yeah.
Oh, there is a bear in there. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I can get into this.
Yeah,
this is
it's
cool as
really
hell.
but I love looking. There's like I forget the website, but it's like a blog where designers go, and every time a company rebrands, they post the logo. And it's called Brand New. Search like Brand New logo blog. Yeah. Just go up to the top. Yeah, it's just like a blog where they post new logos describing like why they changed it and what they add. Like the New York Islanders, a lot of people think that logo sucks. It's busy, but like the color change, and it's like it marks where the arena is in the logo on Long Island.
Do they have the hockey stick?
Right where the eye covers up. It points right to where the arena is on Long Island, which is kind of cool.
Dude, the old
I love
Buffalo
that.
Sabres logo. There's got to be a word for this, but you know when you like look at something and you see it completely wrong.
Yeah.
So the old Buffalo one, the one that's the black and red one.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Click the second image, right? Yeah, click that one. The 99 one. I looked at that utterly backwards, where I thought the gap on the left was the mouth.
Oh, really?
And in hindsight, it's just remarkable that I couldn't see it.
But like, yeah, I couldn't try as I might. I could not see it that way. There's like a logo that this dude made that he sold. Like you could just make logos for things that don't exist and sell them. So this guy did one for Spartan. He made his own Spartan golf course. And this was one of my favorite things too. It was two things at once, depending on how you looked at it. Spartan golf course.
Oh, okay.
Like the Vegas Golden Knights too. I don't like that they didn't use a knight helmet. They used like a Spartan helmet, but it's for the V. Yeah. So that one's a guy swinging a golf club or like an actual Spartan.
Yeah,
looking
love
to the
that.
right.
Oh,
This
like
is
that,
something I
yeah.
could easily get
Mhm.
interested
It's
in.
very fun.
And it's a noise meter too.
Yeah. It's like the trail.
Mhm.
Really good shit. But that was
Stadium
never a
halls.
real thing. But I think a golf course bought it
Yeah,
and named their golf course that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's just doing everything backwards. That shit rules. The eyeball being the gap in the arm.
Oh, and it's even the face. of the
Yeah,
Spartan.
dude.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
That's I appreciate that. It's like constructing
It's fun.
a puzzle.
But like selling them for millions is a scam top to bottom.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just the companies will pay for the prestige. It's like any luxury product.
Yeah, like art, whatever.
Yeah.
We should do a logo thing. We should all try to remake the anus logo.
That'd be cool.
Or make a new one.
Yeah.
We can figure out how to hide
Two different things.
Hide two different things in it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. All
You're
right.
gonna shit on
Yeah.
us, but
No, I don't. I mean, I haven't done it in so long.
that is cool.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the little tangent. All right.
That was interesting.
Mhm.
God bless y'all.
God bless.